guys, long time no see and welcome back to my channel. So it has been a little while since I filmed my last video. I think it has been well over a week, which isn't like me, but if any of you are in the UK, you will know it has been so hot this past week. Like, it's cooled down a lot now and I am still burning up in here, but it's been so hot. Literally, I have been struggling, and the thought of sitting in front of a camera, I couldn't psych myself up for it. It was just too hot. So here I am today. I'm back. It's cooled down a little bit, but I might look sweaty and shiny, so you will just have to deal with that. So today I'm going to do you my 21 and 22 week pregnancy update. I am 23 weeks pregnant today, so 1 week away from viability, which has always been the target in my head. Like, I just want to get to 24 weeks. I don't even know why, because there are no guarantees with getting to 24 weeks, but I think it's just kind of nice to know if something did happen, they will like fight to do everything they can. So yeah, I'm feeling quite good to be 1 week away from 24 weeks. There isn't tons to fill you in on, to be honest. I didn't do a pregnancy update last week, apart from the fact it was boiling, but just because not a lot has really happened, apart from last weekend, which I'll fill you in on. But it's been fairly relaxed, fairly chilled. I will say I have not been sleeping. I haven't slept properly in weeks. I'm exhausted. I don't know what it is. I spend the whole day wandering around like a zombie, feeling so tired, and then it gets to night time and I just can't sleep. I've been having a lot of nightmares, which I know is really common in pregnancy anyway, like weird dreams, but I've been having really vivid nightmares, which by the time I've got to sleep and had a nightmare, I'm awake again because they wake me up. And I've just not been sleeping very well. It's not even been the heat, I don't think. I've had the fan on every night, so it's been quite cool. As in physically cool, not like that's so cool. Yeah, just, I don't know what it is. I've just not been sleeping very well at all. It's taken me forever to get to sleep. When I do, I have nightmares and I wake up and it's just been a bit of a disaster sleep-wise. As you all know, I'm very lucky that I'm not working at the moment, so it's not a massive issue. If I wanted to nap during the day, I could, but I do try and save myself for the night time, so hopefully I can try and get a bit of sleep. But yeah, apart from that, there hasn't really been a whole lot going on the past couple of weeks. Still feeling plenty of movement, which is so nice and so reassuring. I need to keep reminding myself that babies sleep a lot. I think it's something like they sleep for like 14 hours a day at this amount. But if I don't feel him, I'm like convinced something is wrong, but I just need to keep telling myself, he needs sleep, he's a growing baby. He can't be awake kicking me 24 hours a day, as much as I would love him to do that. So yeah, I'm just trying to stay quite calm about that, quite relaxed about that. But I am ordering one of the Kicks Count wristbands. I don't know if you guys have seen them. I will link them below. And I think all the money from the bands does go to the Kicks Count charity. And it's just kind of a wristband that you twist around when you feel movement, and it helps you keep track of baby's movements each day. I think they recommend starting that from about 25, 26 weeks. So yeah, I'm going to order that in the next week or so I am ready to go and start properly counting his kicks. And the only other thing to really fill you in on is possibly the most stupid thing I've ever done. I was in two minds whether to even tell you guys this story, because coming from someone like me who is so obsessively careful about everything they do in pregnancy, we all know how much of a worrier I am, how much I stress about things going wrong. This was a really, really stupid thing I did, obviously completely by accident, but not my finest moment. So it was last Saturday morning, and we were in a rush to leave the house because Andrew was filming a wedding, and I was going to get a lift round to my mum's, and we needed to jab Daisy. Those of you that don't know, my dog Daisy has diabetes, and we inject her with insulin every morning and every night. And we change the needle every 2 injections. So like, we'll inject her in the evening and we'll inject her in the morning, and then we will change the needle. But on the Saturday morning, we were in a bit of a rush and I wasn't really concentrating. And, you know, we've been doing this for years. Me and Andrew are pros at giving Daisy her injections. Like, we don't even think about it. But I think I was just so kind of rushing around that morning that I went to give Daisy her injection. This sounds so stupid, and instead of injecting it into the back of her neck, where it would normally go, I stabbed myself in the finger, which was really stupid. I mean, I didn't inject myself with anything, thank God, because that would have been a disaster, but I slipped and it went into my finger rather than going into Daisy. So that ended up with a nice little trip to A&E. We were pretty sure everything was going to be fine. We rang the vets and they said that they couldn't see there being any issues. Daisy's up to date on all her jabs. I didn't actually inject anything into myself. I literally just stabbed myself with the needle. So yeah, the only fear was that we had used that needle the night previous, so it wasn't a brand new clean needle. So there was a bit of a panic there. We rang 111, which is like the UK non-emergency number. Again, they weren't concerned. I was feeling fine. I didn't have a temperature or anything like that. But they said best to go to A&E and get checked out. So we tootled off down to A&E and like explained at reception what had happened. The woman thought it was funny. Like, everyone I met found it really funny. And it is, because how many people turn up at A&E like, just jabbed myself with my dog's needle, like, it sounds ridiculous. But I was really worried at the same time, because we all know me and I'm a worrier, and I don't know why I was so worried, because Daisy's up to date on all her jabs, she's a perfectly healthy dog, she's not carrying any diseases or infections or anything, so I don't know why I was so scared. But this is just me we're talking about, and I go extra with the worrying. So I got to A&E, and they were doing all my stats, like doing my heart rate, what is it they do, your pulse, blood pressure, blah blah blah, and my heart rate and pulse were through the roof. Now, because I'm such an anxious person, my heart rate was through the roof because I was stressing. That's just what I'm like. I'm a worrier, get myself very, very worked up. So obviously my heart rate was higher, but they had to kind of be really thorough and check through it all. So they ended up having to do like an ECG. It was all very dramatic, but they were really, really thorough, and I can't thank them enough. And they did like my glucose test in my finger just to check what my blood sugar levels were like, even though none of the insulin went in. But they were really thorough, and I cannot fault them. And in the end, they were like, you're absolutely fine. This is probably the funniest story we've heard in a while. Just go home. We're not worried, but keep an eye on it. Let us know if you've got any problems. And I have been absolutely fine. I'm really glad I went and got it checked out. Even though I knew logically Daisy's a healthy dog, I'm not going to catch anything. But you just do have like that worry about everything, and even though logically I knew nothing would have really come of it, like it was a little scratch in my finger really, I'm a worrier and I would have panicked about it, so I am really glad I went and got it checked out. So yeah, that wasn't my finest moment, stabbing myself with Daisy's insulin needle. Not my finest point at 22 weeks pregnant as I was then. But yeah, apart from that, I would have nothing to tell you, because it has been a really quite relaxed, calm couple of weeks, which is nice. I've been doing lots of shopping, which is really nice, so you can expect a few more hauls coming your way. And I made my first kind of big baby purchase, which you will have seen if you follow me on Instagram. If you don't follow me on Instagram, my handle is @BeccaCott. I will put it on the screen somewhere for you, and you can head on over and have a look. But yeah, I made my first kind of big baby purchase, which I'd said I wasn't going to do until I was 24 weeks pregnant. But I don't know what came over me. I was shopping and I thought, you know what? I'm having it. So I did. I bought it. Yeah, and I'm feeling quite good about it. I'm quite proud of myself, because I was obviously feeling relaxed enough that day that I felt like I could do that, and that is a really, really big deal for me. So yeah, that is all I really have to tell you. This is a really boring update. I will leave you with the bump, which again, feeling huge, feeling very, very bumpy. So yeah, I will leave you with that, guys. Such a rambly video. I'm going to go and film some more videos now, so I have got some ready to upload, so we don't have any big gaps like this. And I will see you all in my next one. Bye, guys. So ignore all the fluff on this top, but this is the bump at 23 weeks pregnant. Feel like I've got a boulder down there. Yeah, Let me know if you think it's grown since last time. I did have that maxi dress in my last video, which made my bump look huge, so it might not look as big, but I am feeling pretty bumpy. So yeah, I will leave it there. I hope you all have a great week. Bye guys.